This is my Brooklyn Workshops Shoe-Goo fix. Made in America, designed in New York, and only available from Longboard Labs. These are the Elbys. Mid-tops for comfort or padding protection. Hey there YouTube, Mark here, and today we're going to try to fix up my Brooklyn Workshop Elbys. What you're going to need is some duct tape, the Shoe-Goo, some ice cubes, and obviously your shoes. So I'm just going to show you these a little bit. So I downhill skateboard pretty often in these, and you can tell that they take footwear pretty well. They're really sticky, they're vulcanized rubber, but the issue I'm having here is that my sole is coming undone here. And what I'm going to have to do is put it together with this Shoe-Goo. Some issues I've had with the shoes and other skate shoes usually is that the lace area breaks off, or the metal eyelets get scuffed and end up cutting through. There we go, some scuffage there, cutting through my shoelaces. You can actually see where I've done this before. All this gray here, all around here, is stuff that I've done before. You're going to have to take all that out if you've done it before, at least a good portion of it, because that'll make it not stick again. So basically how I'm fixing this is there's an inner sole, there's a sole, and then there's that edging around it. So you have to line that up really well, make sure it's clean. I should probably take off all this stuff, at least this, because that's gum probably. This seems to have held up pretty well, so I'm going to leave this one. I have to fix all up here too. These were really uncomfortable to wear right away, and then all of this stuff wore through, and they immediately became comfortable to wear. I find that really ironic. Most skate shoes are like that. So I'm fixing up these ones because they're comfortable, instead of going and buying new ones and breaking those in. I'm going to be skating tomorrow, and I really just don't want to have brand new skate shoes. So this Shoe-Goo stuff is pretty awesome. Basically holds together your shoes. So the reason we brought the ice cubes out is to manipulate the Shoe-Goo once it's on the shoes, because this is really sticky and not very substantial. You take the inner sole out. To stick the inner sole back together. So the tape is down there, so when I put the Shoe-Goo in, I'm not just putting the Shoe-Goo right into my shoe. I am not good to my shoes, and I wear these for more than just skating. They grind the ground quite a bit. These shoes have lasted almost an entire season. In comparison, my other shoes last about half a season, or half the summer. Normally my skate shoes wear through the sole while foot braking or on my grip tape pretty quick in comparison to these shoes, which are now just getting a little flat. The vulcanized rubber sole is really, really good for skating and holds up to the wear. So I'm starting with the least fucked up shoe. And what I'm just doing is I'm adding more layers of shoe where there's not one, sole and edge, because that's what holds on the sole. This one obviously didn't need much work, so I didn't need to show you with the ice, but the next one I probably will. Other skate shoes I've ridden have busted out the side of the shoe itself, which is not fixable with Shoe-Goo, so this is really the best type of wear that I could have on my skate shoes. This is completely off, and the sole is separated from the bottom of the inner sole. So what I've got to do is fill this entire down bottom bit with Shoe-Goo. One of the things that I'd like to see is a little bit more padding in the ankle area. It took me quite a bit to wear them in, but as soon as I did, they were falling apart around the tops. The line of it all the way down, the part that's going to need to get restuck. And extra never hurts because it's going to smush around. I would also like to see the toe guard extended to around the entire foot. So right now the goal is going to be connect the sole to, oh, I should put more tape in there. You can see that there's old tape, new tape. For $120, these shoes have stood up to much more abuse than any other shoe that I've ridden, and are totally worth the time and effort that I've taken in to destroy them. Fill all those holes. There's going to be air bubbles in this stuff, and they're going to want to rise to the top. So here's where you use the ice cube. You take the flat of the ice cube and you run it over, and it can shape the sole for you, so you're not quite going with a straight blob. I have to go over it a couple times and get it as thin as I want. So this is going to be just the first application. So that keeps you from touching that Shoe-Goo. Shoe-Goo, guys, it's awesome. You can see here I had to punch a new hole to compensate for the 3 ripped out shoelace, whatever those ribbons. I don't understand that. So here we are at one of my favorite runs. This is going to be my shoe fix test for the last time. I've gotten some new shoes from Thoreau while Gabe is up. There's Gabe doing his thing, getting ready. I'm going to foot brake the fuck out of these shoes, and then I'm going to start wearing some pants. Hey YouTube, so this is my after session fix. So you can see this is split still. This upper stuff here is all held. So these are the new fixes after 1 day of riding. They still look pretty good. Some of the spots have come loose. You can see in these thicker areas where I probably should have taped some of the edges around so that they didn't expand. This one definitely expanded. Should have taped this one. And there's some new cracks in the top here. It's at least 50% of the edges that I've had to reattach. They're getting pretty flat now. Shoe on the left is my brake foot. Shoe on the right is my front foot.